Well, I meant to.
You meant to. What'd you mean to do?
Now say it.
Oh, I was muted?
Yeah.
Norm!
All right, Norm.
God bless.
I could just turn it off and turn it back on. I do it all the time when I'm by
just
myself.
Let it roll, man.
I've had the roughest time doing intros. I do. Welcome to Strike Up Beer Quick Beer Reviews. I go, wait a second, it's not quick beer reviews. I'm just sitting here.
It's just. But hey, cheers. This one's for you, Norm.
Yeah, buddy.
Mazel, good things.
Yeah, buddy. Man.
Welcome to Strikeout Beer. We're live.
Yeah, man.
As always, I'm Alan.
I'm RD.
So yesterday, we're just gonna jump straight into it, right? I mean,
we can.
I saw the news last night.
Softball story or something like that.
I mean, I can tell. I got stories for days for all kinds of stuff. Talk about the time I got tossed from a softball game. That was fun.
George Wendt.
The great George Wendt passed away yesterday at the age of 76.
76, yeah.
76.
I said 69 earlier. Then I said 70. Oh, well, she almost.
Hey, what's up, Tilly?
So yeah. It didn't say why. It just says George Wendt, actor who played Norm on Cheers, dies at 76. The actor best known for playing Norm Peterson on the long-running sitcom Cheers has died. He was 76. Family member told the source, or released the statement there. He was married to Vera Peterson. You ever seen Vera Peterson?
No. Vera was his. I think that was his wife's name in Cheers.
Yeah.
Now that you say it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what happens when you're an actor, right?
I guess she's good looking.
Yeah. Congratulations, Norm.
Yeah, Norm.
I mean,
he was hitting out of the park. Maybe he died of just giving it all he got, just all he had.
Get it.
Yeah, right. Like, oh, man.
But I just always remember just like
she's down here on the table,
loving Norm. Like when I was always a kid watching Cheers, right?
Yeah.
And I always thought Norm was like the coolest guy in the world, right?
Yeah.
Like it was that episode. I saw the clip today of the episode where Cliff. It's like, hey, I'll buy you a beer. And so they're walking up to the bar and someone's sitting in Norm's seat. And he's walking, he's like, he's all confused. And he's like, I was sitting there. He's like, oh, when we got here, no one was sitting here. He goes, well, I'm sitting there yesterday and every day since the Ford administration.
Every day since the Ford administration. Oh, my God. Oh, God, I almost knocked that. Oh, my God, if I would have knocked that thing over.
And then he just
the Ford administration.
And then he drops out. He's like, hey, I don't want to be that guy, but I'm Norm.
You might have heard of me,
But yeah, I mean, it's just
he had so many great lines.
Just so many great lines. He was such a great character. Him and Cliff. You got him and Cliff at the bar like all day, but Cliff's a postman.
Yeah,
right. Like, shouldn't you be like delivering mail or something like that? It
just looks like a bar that I just want to be at, hang out, and have a beer.
And the Cheers, there is an actual Cheers bar there in Boston. And today, his seat, it's just that back corner seat at the bar. They got flowers on there, a picture of him, and a beer.
There you go. Hell yeah.
But I mean, he's just it's Norm. And we got the pop right here. You know, we in the studio, we had him and Cliff, the possible both of them always there center.
We got Woody as well, I believe. Yeah. So we have like 3 Cheers characters, whatever. I went in there. I was like, I couldn't find it. You're like, you got it. I was like,
dude, it's got to be somewhere. The Norm pop at?
And so I go into the room and I see the drunk Larry or Uncle Larry or whatever.
Drunk Uncle walking.
And I was like, well, hold on.
It's got to be around here.
I was like, I think I put them all up when I moved out of that room.
Right.
And so I was like, well, I know where they are on the wall because all 3 of them are right there. Of course, I couldn't friggin' reach because I'm a short ass and I got the short arms. But it's like, grab that for me. He goes, which one? I go, 796, please.
Number 796.
Had some dust on it, but it was up. It was still in there. And I was like,
what's up, Lizzie?
Perfect. So, I need to go on over to Twitch right now because if you have, listen up, folks. I don't do this a lot. I haven't done it in a while, but if you have an Amazon Prime account, you can subscribe on Twitch for free, which is another way of buying your old pals a beer.
Yeah, we like beer.
And, so just FYI, if you're into that kind of thing. So
that's something you might be interested in.
It takes 5 seconds when you subscribe. You can have an option for you to, I'm gonna make sure I mute that. Subscribe, blah, 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 blah. It's easy peasy. So
lemon squeezy.
Yeah,
let's go.
Definitely check it out. Yep, right here. So if you click on subscribe,
okay.
Don't do it. I wouldn't say do it from your phone. Don't do it from your phone because
don't.
Apple takes a cut.
Oh,
and it's like almost $7 or $8.
Oh, really?
And you can't do it with Amazon from there. So when
Okay.
you log in on your
You gotta pull up
laptop,
a computer.
laptop PC,
Laptop.
you hit subscribe. It'll say subscribe $5.99. It'll say gift a sub. But then this little box right here,
Look,
it says use Prime sub.
Okay.
You click that, and you should already have it connected. Bing, bang, boom. There we go.
Bing bong.
There you go.
All right, here we go.
So
That's all you gotta do. You made it just seem so easy. You should do a video showing, hey, here's how easy it is to do, and just show the people.
I'll tell you what, it was
Tell
done
us.
a long time ago. Like when I was streaming,
Right.
and when Rumley would roll through, he's got
like 6 Amazon Prime accounts.
He'd give it to me every single month,
which I don't understand. Why do you have 6 Amazon Prime accounts?
Well,
Whatever.
his mother-in-law, this and that.
Steelers or Oilers and 4, asked Henson. Neither one in 4.
Say Steelers?
Stars.
Oh, Stars.
Or Oilers.
And 4s?
And 4? Neither.
Stars and
it's
6.
going 7. It's going 7.
Someone did mention 7 earlier. I think it was TJ. TJ, shout out to TJ too, with the text messages all day and random rooster shots.
It's usually cock shots.
Yeah. So veiny. But yeah, I'm it's not gonna be a sweep.
Or little people.
Let's do 7. Let's do Stars and 7.
7.
Yeah. We got to get all these Canadian teams out of the playoffs. And
show them it's America.
Dallas is they're trying to be the team that just starts eliminating everybody left, right, and center. It was just too many.
Is this their 3rd straight year in the conference finals?
Yeah, they lost to the Oilers last year.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
in 6.
Yeah. So
after they went up 2-0 and then they lost the next 4.
Yep. That was embarrassing.
Yeah.
Quite embarrassing. Henson, how we doing? You doing all right? So, but yeah. So there was just a quick little plug for Amazon Prime and
go to Twitch and use your Amazon Prime account to buy us a beer.
Dude, I signed up for Grubhub on Amazon Prime because it's like no delivery fees and stuff like that.
Okay.
And I've been using Uber Eats forever. And I'll tell you one thing, back in the day, you could use Uber Eats and Uber Eats and Uber was connected.
Okay.
So every time I'd sit there and I would just, we order food all the time, especially during the pandemic and shit. Right. But I'd also, when we go out of town, I would hit all of Uber everywhere in Vegas.
That's encouraging. Henson, I'm alive.
Okay.
We're glad.
Yeah.
We're glad you're alive, buddy.
Good job, man.
Because it's worse than not being alive.
Yeah. Yeah. And so I was like, whatever that platinum status or whatever with them because of all that shit. But now I'm like, no, it's all different now, whatever. I'm like, all right, well, fuck you guys, I ain't doing this. I'm with Uber. I get fucked. I'm with Grubhub now.
Okay.
It's a bit different.
Yeah.
I don't know if I like it, but it's different.
Okay.
Yeah.
They still bring you food?
They did. Yeah.
Okay.
It took longer. I could have drove there backwards.
I mean, you typically can.
And it's just down the street. Just wanted some chicken one night.
Yeah.
Maybe some chicken. Maybe some chicken. Maybe some sex. And I got the chicken eventually, but that was it.
Okay.
Dude, what's the deal with if it says like some chick's on her way, but then the dude gets out of the car and brings it up? I'm like, you sons of bitches. You know what I mean?
That's because she's driving and she makes him do
the
stuff.
Dude gets out of the car and
outside of pizza, I've never had any other food delivered to me.
That's a lie.
I've done.
There's no way. I've done everything.
I think I've done Grubhub. No, DoorDash.
I've done DoorDash. Grubhub.
I've done DoorDash because
Uber.
During the pandemic, there was a couple times where the company gave us DoorDash gift cards.
Yeah.
And so that's when I did it. But outside of that, I don't. Because
he's not talking about delivery service. He's talking about food. What all kinds of food have you had delivered to your house? Like Chinese, pizza, Mexican.
I mean, pizza. And then like
why'd you say it funny? What
do you mean?
What'd you
pizza.
say? Okay, yeah, pizza.
Pizza.
You said it weird. I don't know what was
you
wrong
said
with
it weird.
Yeah, I did now, making fun of you.
Open your ears and listen to the words that are coming out.
That's the second time I've heard that.
I don't order it for delivery unless I've got a gift card to pay for it. Just because
you love getting in your car and driving around.
No, I just don't want the extra expense.
I got you.
You know,
and the fees can get high.
The fees are high.
Yeah.
You're paying more for the food.
And if you're ordering for 4 people,
the food's high. You got a higher cost for the food.
Yeah, not on Grubhub.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the same prices on their menu.
Okay.
But on Uber Eats, it's different.
Yeah, Uber Eats, and I'm pretty sure DoorDash is the same way.
Yeah.
I would just rather go and pick it up. Melton's
Joplin, Missouri.
Traveling all over the world. What is going on?
Driving.
just, man, never done any of those services. I get my ass in the car and I go and get it. That's what I do. It's just cheaper. And especially because, like you said, there's 4 of us, right? And so what I could spend 40, $50 to go get is going to cost me $100 to have it delivered. Pretty damn close to it.
Maybe.
Because they upcharge all the food, delivery fee, a tip. It's a lot. It's a lot.
You don't strike me as a tipper anyways. Like you give like
I am
$1.
a tipper.
$1.
I'll tip the S out of people.
Not for
Yeah.
now, you won't. Not for delivery. What's the most you ever tipped in delivery?
I mean, it just depends on like the call. Like I've tipped $20 before.
Yeah.
It was a bigger order.
Yeah, big order.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Like I tip kind of like I would based off the cost of it, right?
Do you really?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't.
Based off, or if it's like a smaller like delivery, I'm gonna at the bare minimum, I'm gonna tip you $5-6.
Really?
Bare minimum.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I do one number no matter what.
Oh yeah.
Do you want to know what the number is?
10. No, 6, 7.
Keep going
8.
down. No,
Give them the tip. Just the tip.
Going down.
$3.
A little bit more.
4?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because most places I order from down the street. Like I could just go get it myself, but I don't want to get out of the house.
But then like
because
like we've only ordered food a couple times for delivery.
Mm-hmm.
And again, it's always when we had gift cards, and there's always places close to the house. But like again, like I've done Uber Eats, I do DoorDash now. And like if you're ordering something and the driver's having to drive 12-15 miles, you need to tip them more.
12-15 miles. There's nothing that far that we do.
I do it all the time.
Because there's nothing that I won't get it where it's actually good or fresh or whatever. And like Lizzie's actually stopped this too. I think the furthest we'll go out is maybe 10 miles, but it's like Uncle Julio's or something like that. Like it's always some random, like whatever restaurant. Everything else was within 5 to 10 minutes. It's not that far, type thing. But yeah, she'll do that further shit. But all my stuff, when I order, when it's on me, I ain't playing that. Yeah.
I had an order that I was picking up an order from, like, I'll do orders where I'll go and I'll shop at stores for people, right? And I went to a Target to go get some stuff for this lady, and
tips are for kids.
She was tipping me $20, right?
Yeah.
But I had to go. I think I had to drive like 12 miles. Well, I get there, and it's 10 o'clock at night, and I'm at a business that is clearly not open.
Whoa, really?
And so I pull up, and I'm like,
go ahead and cock it.
And the thing says,
you got one in the chamber.
The thing says, well, I'd already talked to the lady. I knew it was an older lady when I talked, because I talked to her about there was something that she wanted, they didn't have it. Okay. And so I was saying, hey, do you want any of these replacements? So I had called her and I talked to her. Yeah. And so I pull up, and it's like an industrial, it's in an industrial area type thing. And I get there and I'm looking around, I go, and it said just to leave it at the door. And I'm like, I'm not just going to leave it
on the doorstep and get the hell out of here.
So I call her and I'm like, hey, I'm here, but I think I'm at the wrong place. Mm-hmm. And she goes, oh yeah. I go, yeah, this is like MK Materials or something like that. She goes, oh my gosh, that's where I work. I'm so sorry. She goes, just keep the order.
Jesus.
And I'm like,
that's a trap.
And I'm like, well,
that's the biggest trap.
Well, I said, well, where do you live? She goes, I live in Euless. And I'm like, okay, you're not that far. I got to drive back to that area anyways. That's not that far from where I live. I go, give me your address and I'll bring it. She goes, I'll tip you more, I promise. And she gives me the address, and it's a nicer apartment complex. Like it wasn't like she gave me something, it was like a real sketchy area. Okay, yeah, no, I'm not. But the address she gave me was a nicer area, right? And so I go and I take it.
What was her name?
I don't remember.
What if her name was something else? Are you taking it?
I don't understand.
Just slightly.
I don't understand that question.
Maybe some vowels or whatever in there.
I mean, there was definitely vowels in the name. Yeah, okay.
Just making sure.
And so I get there and I deliver it.
Pressing on. Okay.
I delivered it, and she was like, "Oh, thank you so much." And like, I think she was watching like her grandkids or something like that. The apartment complex, and she ended up tipping me another $25. So I made like $50-something on that delivery.
There you go.
But yeah,
maybe buy yourself something nice that night.
Yeah, I bought myself something pretty to wear.
Just around the house.
Yeah,
just on the holidays.
Just for the missus.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, I'm going to go use the bathroom real quick. I'll come out. She's like, oh, ooh la la. I was like, God. Yeah. What's up?
Would you have fried chicken wrapped around your neck?
No. I wasn't trying to attract you animal.
Is those chicken tendies? Raising Cane's?
Wrong address on purpose. That was code.
Yeah,
code.
It was. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
No. Oh man. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. I was okay with it.
It's ready for you.
So you went to a brewery this weekend.
Yeah, it sucked. I don't recommend it. We just did a review on it too. All right, so it's my first franchise brewery.
French fries.
French fries. Look, I got French fries on the brain,
dude.
Yeah,
I'll get some French fries.
What's your favorite place to get French fries? Like, I mean, I'm talking all time favorite. You can't ever say no. Like you want,
So like, if I had the opportunity to go and get French fries from somewhere, it's not somewhere I can get French fries from here around here.
Okay.
I always like Rally's fries.
Shoestrings?
No. They're almost kind of similar to. Do you know? Are you familiar with Checkers? They're also called Checkers.
Yeah.
Like Checkers, Rally's, Checkers.
I don't remember those.
They're
crinkle cut?
No, they're like seasoned. They're almost kind of like Popeye's fries.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I can't remember what they look like because it's been so long.
I really enjoy those. If I'm around here, Arby's curly fries.
Dylan, what's up, brother?
For the win. I definitely love some Arby's curly fries.
Whenever anybody asks me this question, I never have an answer. Just like, you're starting to bounce all over the place.
I will.
It's because I love you have fries. Different styles of different fries that you like. You love the steak fries. You're a Red Robin guy.
Oh, I love some Red Robin. You get that Red Robin seasoning on there?
Yep. Where the hell did we go? We went somewhere and got some steak fries too.
Back in the day when I lived in Abilene, I took some of that Red Robin seasoning.
Dylan, where do y'all get French fries? I know both of y'all love French fries.
Where's your all-time underrated fries? Was at Brunswick Bowling Center in the 90s.
That's bar fries. Bar fries are so delicious. Underrated because especially if they cook. So there's two ways you can get them. It's either they're over crispy, and so you can just get a lot of like ketchup. I'm a ketchup guy.
I want my fries extra crispy though.
But you get them soggy a little bit, and just like, oh, buddy, both are good ways. Yeah. Both are good ways.
But I used to get that Red Robin seasoning though. But I would put that shit on everything.
Yeah.
Like I'd be like baking some chicken, throw the Red Robin seasoning on there. I use it for everything.
Everybody talks French fries. What's your thoughts on tots?
I enjoy it. I enjoy a good.
You know how much I miss the cafe downstairs.
Oh my god, those tots were so.
And they had the season. You're talking about seasoning too. They had a big old thing of seasoning. I'm just like,
yeah. Busby Bowling Alley fries are legit.
They are, and they help you with that spin, man.
Bowling Alley.
You gotta eat with your left.
Bowling Alley food is legit.
Yeah.
Let's just.
Oh yeah.
Let's just go there, right? Crispy seasoned fries, top flight for sure. Was
it Ron Swanson? His favorite restaurant was inside the bowling alley. They only got like two things. It's like, hell yeah, dude. No one goes to a bowling alley anymore. Like my brother went to Kentucky like a couple weeks before I went or whatever.
Well, there's not a lot of just bowling alleys around anymore.
There's not. There's one in Louisville. It's AMF.
There's a Brunswick down the road from me over there off Route
183.
No,
there's one off of 183.
No, that's a different bowling alley. Yeah. I think that's an AMF one.
Mm-hmm. But there's not a lot of them anymore. And you go to those places,
they're all
and you
combo. They all have like the arcades and the laser tag and
everything's main event now.
Main events,
But I miss the old school one because they had arcades in them, so you could still have fun. It was that fucking dingy ass arcade area. They had a pool hall usually attached to it.
You know, pay per game,
dude.
Right?
Hell yeah,
and
hell
yeah.
It makes me want to go out there.
They didn't take coins; they took tokens. You had to, exchange.
The games, they're just like, oh yeah. And you never had that. You always had an extra token, or two, because you never got the damn conversion. It was like, I'm just feeding dollars in this damn thing.
Yeah.
You always play the racing games and shit like that.
Dude, some Cruising USA.
I'm telling you, we need to go check out a bowling alley.
When we got a Switch, that was one of the first games I bought was Cruising USA. I absolutely love that game.
Played it 2 weeks ago at Time Rift.
Okay.
Went out Time Rift a couple weeks ago.
Nice.
And me, Lizzie, and my younger son, he'll go hang with us. We'll go have a couple beers. That's when we went to Keyworth.
Okay.
I was like, we're going. I was like, we're going down the street. We're gonna. Lizzie doesn't want to go to electric time machine. She wants to go to Time Rift.
Yeah, she doesn't want to go to Electric Starship anymore.
Electric Starship. Yeah. And so we went there, beers and stuff. It's like you can't beat it. And they already get the dogs going whenever she shows up. A couple dogs over here, So
yeah. There used to be a burger place in Roswell, New Mexico that had absolutely ridiculous French fry options. We were at.
Well, I wish I knew that.
Went to this wing place out in South Lake after a practice one day with me and the coaches and stuff.
Bringing it back.
And they had tots there.
Oh yeah.
And then it was like a never-ending stream of us just quoting Napoleon Dynamite, like, "Give me your tots, Napoleon." And
there's only like 3 things you can quote from that movie.
Yeah, but we just kept doing it.
Oh, just over and over.
Just nonstop. And just talking about how much we love pocket tots. Like wishing we all had pockets to put our tots in, was little zippers.
Well, you didn't have your cargo shorts on?
I haven't worn a pair of cargo shorts in.
Really?
I don't know.
You were cargo short, dude.
I used to wear them all the time, but I hadn't worn them in 10 years.
Cargo shorts and
I wear golf shorts now. You open my eyes to the golf shorts.
Yeah, it's a game changer.
And they're just so much more.
A lot of room. A lot of moving
breezy,
about.
You know.
Yeah, no cotton. It's all. That's gonna be.
Yeah, that's not gonna work out for you. There,
just like, well, son of a bitch.
Yeah. But I love a good curly fry. Tots are delicious.
So curly fry, you mentioned Arby's.
Arby's,
you
Jack
get down
in the
with
Box.
I was gonna say you
Jack
get
in the Box curly fries.
Those are the only two curly fries.
I'll tell you what pisses me off.
Okay.
Chicken Express and Sonic both just changed their fries.
They did.
And they now have the crinkle cut fries. And
they call them groovy fries in Sonic.
I used to absolutely love the fries at Chicken Express.
Mm-hmm.
Their fries were phenomenal.
Only have them every so often. I don't do a lot of Chicken Express.
But then when they changed them to the crinkle cut fries, it's just not the same.
Yeah. Well, I only do when it's Sonic. I only do tots. I don't do fries at Sonic. Just never have.
Their old fries. I used to love them.
Yeah.
But I would alternate. Like I'll probably 2 out of 3 times I'd get the tots.
1 out of 20 I'd get the fries.
33.33% of the time. I would rock with the fries.
I'd go 0.005%.
Busby said you could say those Area 51 fries are out of this world. Arby's all the way around. Curly fries and the potato cakes. Potato cakes are back, Henson. They brought back the potato cakes at Arby's. And the potato cakes are legit.
Did I tell you Lizzie was stoned at Edmonton Discord. Lizzie was like tripping balls when we were leaving Roswell. I think someone slipped her a little something.
That was you.
The clouds looked like UFOs, and they were chasing us out of Roswell as we went to New Mexico. We went to Ruidoso.
So let me ask you.
I took pictures of it and shit too.
But here's the thing.
Yeah.
What does her being drugged have to do with you seeing UFOs?
They were chasing us, man.
Your story's not checking out. You're talking about her being drugged and seeing things, but you're like, dude, these UFOs were chasing us.
She's like, babe, they're everywhere. I'm like, yeah, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, they're following us.
Sonic is tots all the way. Yeah, especially now.
Always.
But we'll get the cheese. I'll get the cheese tots from Sonic.
I don't do cheese tots. You ever do? Why for a guy that doesn't trick anything up? You're a tricked up, like getting cheese. This and that.
I like
or
cheese.
Oh yeah. I just do.
Oh, you acting like you don't like cheese? All of a sudden now you're
just like my tots.
Cheese snob.
Just like my tots. Just like my tots. Yeah, but yeah, I like French fries and shit like that. I can go somewhere and get something.
How are you with sweet potato fries?
I've only had them like twice in my life.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
that's the only reason I only had it twice. I just don't care about it.
They're okay.
Lizzie's a sweet potato cow. She likes
like that. Red Robin has those. They have sweet potato fries.
Are they still around?
Yeah, Red Robin.
No shit.
Yeah.
I thought about it the other day. I was like, tots or hash browns better? Hash brown, they're different.
It's the same thing.
One's an afternoon delight, and one you have in the morning.
It's the same thing. It's just a different shape and form.
Yeah. I had went to fucking IHOP at 2 a.m. This past weekend.
Okay.
When was the last time you fucking fell into one of those places?
Not that long ago.
At 2 a.m.?
Well, not at 2 a.m.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Jesus, they had to ran like 10 or 15 teenagers.
But those hash browns are different than like if
you tell me hash browns and tater tots are different.
No, I'm talking about if you go to IHOP and get hash browns, that's different than if you go to McDonald's and get hash browns.
Oh, well, yeah.
Or, those places.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I guess.
Other ones like chopped up potatoes that they do on the skillet versus deep fried.
Well, yeah, one's already preformed and you just drop it in the oil. Yeah, it's
right. I'm just saying it's different as we're talking about.
I like it.
I'll tell you. So for breakfast,
okay,
Wendy's has these seasoned potatoes that are delicious.
Never had Wendy's for breakfast.
It's
never ever.
It's not. They just started doing it probably a couple of years ago.
Yeah,
and they don't all do it.
Mm-hmm.
But their seasoned potatoes
mm-hmm.
are pretty damn good.
Their fries are good, I think, regardless. They changed one thing, and so it changed a little bit, but they still slap.
But they also use the sea salt instead of the regular salt there, which is different.
You're an iodized salt guy?
I mean,
like the sea salt?
No, I like them both. It's just it's different.
Tastes like salt to me.
It's different, man. McDonald's and Whataburger hash browns. I do enjoy some Whataburger hash brown, the little hash brown sticks.
The sticks or the disc?
The sticks.
Oh, the sticks.
Disc is you're looking at
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A,
Okay.
Burger King.
Okay. Yeah, I like the one thing I like about I was going to talk
Busby
about
said, Wendy's biscuits and gravy are not bad for fast food. Have you had their seasoned potatoes, Busby?
You need what's he down? He's down in the south.
He's in the land of the Waffle Houses.
Bojangles. He needs a Bojangles. Bojangles.
I haven't had Bojangles for breakfast yet.
Yeah.
And I need to.
Whataburger hash browns with spicy ketchup is where it's at. Like I get as much as I go, give me as much spicy ketchup as you're legally allowed to give me. And then I go and buy a bottle from Kroger.
Legally, they're allowed to give you. I mean, there's no laws.
I get it from Kroger too. And then I like hot mustard from McDonald's.
What's up, Mike Graham?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Mike. I'll see you in 3 months.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
4 months, right? September?
I don't know, man. Is it the week? Are we going to do the draft the week
before? We usually do it Labor Day weekend, right?
Yeah,
or the weekend before, the weekend after.
Weekend before.
Yeah, we'll see.
We can't do it the weekend after the season starts.
Okay, well, weekend before.
Yeah, so
I don't know.
Late August this year.
We'll see.
It'd be fun.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's always a blast. I get to razz Shane for a little bit, check out what he's nailing around, knocking around, dragging around, whatever. Because he's always got to go. I gotta go. I gotta, whatever. Like, well, if you show me a picture and then I'll let you go.
Well, yeah.
It makes me pull the gun out of the holster because I can't beat him up. So I got to just shoot. I don't fight no more. I just, I got time for that shit. Need a golf outing whenever you're ready. Pick a weekend. I just played yesterday. But yeah, I like playing on the weekends, and finally my brother can play on the weekends. So it's like, it's getting warmer outside, and it fucking rains every goddamn weekend,
dude. It's rained so much,
and so
the last several months.
Yep. So it's a whip. But yeah, I'll play golf anywhere around the Metroplex actually, like Bear Creek. You know what was yesterday? So my brother booked the tee times for me, Lizzie, Austin, and himself, and on the thing it said free beer.
What?
Yeah, it was over in Coppell. Is that Riverside or? Is it Riverside? It's Riverside, right? Yeah.
That's the one that we used to go to.
Yeah. And it's over next to Hess's house.
Front 9 and breakfast?
Yep. No, that's something with a B. That's a B. It starts with a B or whatever. It's up in Flower Mound.
Okay.
And so over here, I'm like, oh, no shit. And so, we get there like, let's do this, baby. Whatever.
It was back 9. It was back 9 because they had league going on. They had league going on. Bridalwood.
There you go.
Yeah.
And so
that place was awesome.
That was the best place ever because no one understands how great the 9 holes are.
3-1.
Everybody wants to play 18. Play 9 holes and be done. You got the whole rest of your day.
Well, it was also like it was back 9. Uh-huh. We got breakfast. Uh-huh. We got
big
lunch,
old burrito.
And we got 2 drinks.
Yeah.
And it was like $40.
Yeah, it was cheap.
It was absurd. It was so awesome.
But most people want to play 9 holes or 10 or 18 holes, all that kind of shit. And so it's like for us, we're like, we can get in and out, and we were by ourselves.
Yeah.
Just out there dicking around on the most gorgeous course in North Texas.
Such a beautiful course.
Especially for like a public too, right? For us. And yeah. Let's get a foursome guy. I don't know if Doc's still on the IR there, but I know Hess and Shane want to play or something like that. I
saw him saying something about he's played.
Oh, nice.
Doc.
So
I think
we can get something together sometime on the weekend. I'm good with that. So hit me up.
Maybe we need to try and do like a weekend for the draft. Like we go somewhere on a Saturday.
We try it. No one
play
can
golf.
No one can do it.
We don't have to go to Vegas, right? We can go somewhere.
No one can do it. Someone always has something going on. You
could try.
You'll
play
have
golf
something
on Saturday.
You'll have something going on.
I mean, I always make my way to the freaking draft. Okay?
What a snag. So, but anyway, it's gorgeous. Love that course too. So anyways, it was $29. And they're like, well, we meant to take that off because on Wednesdays now it's $29 for 18 riding.
Okay.
And so it was 4 of us, it was $120. And so we, of course, my brother brought a case of Miller, a case of Claws, and he goes, can I get like 2 Miller Lights and a bag of ice? And so, like, we got both cool. I brought 2 coolers from home. I stack them in both the carts, all that kind of shit. It's like, man, it was awesome. That would be cool. WinStar, book it early. The prices on WinStar does not change, and a lot of people don't play out there. We were out there in August, and 2 years ago. It wasn't last year. I think it was 2 years ago. We went for August, wide open. We actually got lost. We went to another because there's 3 I think courses out, 2 courses maybe 2 or 3, and so we went through the first 9, and then the second 9 we ended up on another course, and they're like, "Oh no, you're going the wrong way." I was like, "I wonder there's no flag." I was sitting there dog cuss. I go, "This some son of a bitch didn't put the flag back up." I go, "I noticed it wasn't as landscaped as the other ones. It's a gorgeous course. It's like $75." And so I was like telling Liz, I go, $100 you play the next hole naked. I go, ain't nobody around here but us. She goes, 100. I go, I got a hundo. So, but I mean, that course is, but it's 75. It's 75 no matter day of the week. Now during the week could be more on the weekends, I guess. But you're the only ones out there. You get range balls. The dude picked me up at the car. He goes, "Come on up here. I'll take you back around. I'm bringing you a golf cart. Which bags are yours?" Loaded them on the cart for us, and then here's your cart. I'm gonna go walk back. Go in there. There's range balls over there for y'all. Just you can pick any stall you want. They're all triangled or pyramided up like
okay.
You know what I mean. Grab whatever teas you need, towels you need, drinks right there. Unlimited all the water and all the stuff's right up there. Grab whatever you need. Stay hydrated, and then we go inside. Breakfast and stuff isn't like crazy expensive. We go, and then after we're done 9 holes, we come back and have lunch for like an hour. Then go back out, finish up, and then we head to the pool, hang out the pool till it shuts down. I mean, it really actually was pretty dope. Like it's for what WinStar is not a Vegas style resort like Choctaw is,
right?
But it has a badass golf course, and then the other shit, it is what it is. But Choctaw has its resort style. It's got a badass pool, badass vibe.
Right.
It has fucking clubs and shit like that. You got gillies out there. I mean, it's full on awesome. So, but yeah. Anyway, I didn't mean to talk so long.
Yeah, no, you're good. Hey, I don't know if you were aware of this or not, but we talked during the podcast, so it's okay.
I got you.
I know you're a little choked up because just before the show, we learned of a passing that I know affected you. How are you holding up?
Who died now?
We already talked about
this. Is it Norm? You're going back to Norm?
No.
Oh.
We found out they passed away just before the show started tonight.
What?
Jim Irsay.
Colts owner.
Colts owner.
Oh my God.
Only 65.
Does it, when people start dying younger, does it do anything to you?
I mean, I don't know that it's that. It's
you're within two decades
as I get
away.
Closer to these ages that people are dying, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're like,
Tim McGraw song is dropping on you.
This person, man, they died. I'm like 15 years away from that age. I'm like, oh, buddy.
And I've said it before. I don't know if I should say it here or not, but I'm counting down.
You have an age.
Yeah, I'm just kind of waiting it out.
And then we're going to Vegas, and you're not coming back.
Well, I just have to make sure because
I'm gonna have to look at him and be like, "Put him in a body bag, Johnny." And they're gonna look at me like, "What?" I go, "Just put him in a body."
But I gotta wait.
They're like, "My name's not Johnny." I'm like, "Just put him in a body bag, okay?"
So I gave you that number, because I assume by then everything, whatever would happen and things would be done. But I'm like, okay, well, I got to make sure thing 1 happens and thing 2 happens, and I'm like, okay, fine, we're all clear. It's time to go.
You're starting to get all loosey goosey with this number.
No.
This number is going to be.
I should still be fine.
It's going to keep going up, and I'm just like,
I should still be fine.
You can't give me a number and then
it's still valid. Yeah.
Change your mind on it. Like here we are a week away from the trip, and you're like, dude, no, man, we're not. I'm like, dude, I've made arrangements, I made plans. Like we can't. You gotta.
I pretty much told the kid the other day about it. Whatever. I was like, well, I don't plan
on a few times.
I was like, well, I don't plan on being where I just don't want to be where I don't know what's going on or some bullshit or something like that. And I don't want to be a burden on other people either. I was like, if I have my own life and I can still play golf and I can still live my whatever, but by then I was like, can I or will I and all that kind of stuff. And then if the answer is no, I'm like, I'm done. I'm gonna get out of here. But yeah, so anyways, he goes, what? I go, oh yeah. I was like, on the cocaine, my face. Going out with a bang, baby.
Yeah. So you gotta You can't be changing stuff on me because I got things planned.
Just a couple
got
caveats,
things organized.
but I got, I got 30, 20, 25 years left. So yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, when people start passing away like this, and they're like, they're 60 years old, they're 65, and then 70, but when they finally get to 70, I'm like, I'm fine with that, man. As we get
closer to those ages, it's just like, and like me, like with you, all of your kids are older, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And with me, with having a younger kid, I'm like, okay, well, my kid's this, and so I got to at least make it to this to see certain things, and I'm like, oh man,
starts creeping on
I gotta go run a mile or something.
Yeah,
I
got started early.
Go put this cheeseburger back. It's not gonna... Oh, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's just, man, as we get older and you're just seeing things, and like I said, Ursay was like 65 or something like that. It's like, man,
there's no way. Was he really 65? Let me look it up.
Yeah. Norm was 76, we say?
76, yeah.
Yeah.
Ursay was, he's born in 59. Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
So he's, he's younger than my dad. And he looked like he was in health. You know what I mean? I didn't see him like limping around or anything like that. He looked like, looks like an ex-wrestler. Right? I think he looked like some dude that wrestled against the Macho Man or something like that.
Have you seen
had somebody in a fucking 65? 65.
Have you seen all these memes coming out? Cancer is scary, but ALS is too. That shit comes out of nowhere. Oof. I mean, it all does, honestly. Like,
yeah.
But have you seen all these memes lately with Katy Perry? Like, I've just seen them a lot lately.
I've only seen her holding a log of shit in that one painting that guy keeps posting.
I saw one where it says Katy Perry equipped on a canoe, and now she's a tuna boater or something like that.
God.
There's one where it was like Katy Perry called someone brother, so now she's Hulk Hogan. It's just,
oh my God.
They're all over the place here lately. Like, I don't know. Is Pat McAfee taking over the team?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, I don't know.
Probably not.
Yeah. I think he's got more money.
What's the Colts record next year? Tell us right now.
2-15.
2 games.
They still got Anthony Richardson, right?
Oh God. 2 games.
Anthony Richardson still sucks, right?
Jesus.
He's not good anymore, is he? Anymore, or whatever was. I don't know. I have to look at their schedule, but yeah, I mean, they're going to be one of the worst teams.
Richardson, Daniel Jones, Riley Leonard, and Jason Bean are their quarterbacks.
Okay. Well, Daniel Jones is going to take over at some point in time.
God. You seen his stats compared to Sunshine?
They're probably pretty equal.
He's actually a little bit more favorable. Yeah. He's done less interceptions.
He's got more playoff wins.
Yeah.
Sunshine's just got the one game he blew.
Oh, God. Pain.
Where they were just curb stomping the... Oh, no, it's the other way around. The Chargers were curb stomping them, and they came back.
That was the biggest loss. Like, someone was like, bet I'm going to put $1 million on whatever.
We were at Sanchez's wedding.
Yeah. I was like, I had the game up on my phone watching. I'm like, oh boy. All right. So game week 1, they're at home hosting the Dolphins.
What was it? Diabetes doesn't come out of nowhere. Get running, Allen. God bless Busby.
Yeah, he doesn't. Yeah, no, he's just got to start trucking a little bit. Jeez. Maybe 3 or 4 wins, says Mike Graham. Yeah. Let's go down it. We're here. Let's do it.
You go down the list.
Hosting the Colts week 1.
Are you looking at preseason or regular?
Nope. Okay. Why the fuck would I look at preseason?
Okay, hosting the Colts in week 1.
Hosting the Dolphins.
Oh, that's a loss.
All right. So Broncos hosting Broncos week 2.
Loss
at Tennessee Titans. Give them a win. No, wait, hold on. They're out on the road. I don't know. Come on, pick something quick.
Let's give them a win.
All right. Then at the Rams.
Loss.
Hosting the Raiders.
Loss.
Oh, Colts. Hosting Colts. Or hosting the Cardinals.
Call of Duty out yet?
By then, yeah. Double XP weekend.
Is it?
I don't know, man.
It's a loss.
All right. Then at Chargers.
Loss.
Then hosting the Titans.
They're not hosting the Colts?
Yeah, not this
time.
So
they're going to split with the Titans.
Yeah, okay.
Because you gave me the Titans twice, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Then heading to Pittsburgh.
Wait. Did I have them? So that's a loss because I had them winning the first one, right?
They don't play the Titans or the did I say Steelers? They're in Pittsburgh.
But the one before that was the Titans.
Yeah, you got them split.
Yeah. Okay.
Steelers.
Loss.
All right. Falcons.
Loss.
In Kansas City.
Loss.
Texans.
Loss.
Jags. On the road. You got them at 10 losses right now.
I'll give them a win there. It's their second win of the year.
At Seahawks.
Loss.
At hosting 49ers.
Loss.
hosting the Jags. Split? Oh, no, you already gave him the win.
I gave him the win, so split. Yeah, so loss.
Hosting the Texans. Or on the road to Texans.
Loss.
14 losses. Oh, my God.
I only had them with 2 wins, so 2-15.
Oh, I thought you said win more than one, so I was close. I've been drinking.
Who's Pitt's QB? Right now it's Mason Rudolph, right? Or Quinn Ewers. They draft Quinn Ewers?
Yeah.
But apparently they're going to sign. They have a verbal agreement with Aaron Rodgers that they're going to sign him, but not until after like all the OTAs and stuff like that, because Rodgers can't make it to all those OTAs because he's going through some personal stuff right now.
Oh, God.
So he doesn't want to answer all the questions about why he's not in camp.
Yeah, Rudolph is the starting quarterback for the Steelers.
And did they draft Quinn Ewers?
They have Will Howard and Skylar
Will
Thompson.
Howard. That's who they drafted. Yeah.
Thompson. Yeah, William Thompson. Skylar Thompson. William Howard. Yeah, there you go.
Dolphins have Quinn. Okay.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. What a train wreck already. It's only 8:48. What's up with these Busch Lights? They got me crazy.
What do you mean? You don't think it was the 12 beers you had before the show?
I mean, maybe. This is just setting me over the top. These things were $3.50 a tall boy.
Okay.
And so like my brother's like, you ever had Busch Light? I go, yeah.
Have I ever had Busch Light?
I was like, yeah. What are you talking about? And he goes, they're actually not bad. I go, yeah, no shit. And he goes like, and I was like, oh, they're only $3.50 here. Did you get you one? He goes, yeah, I just crushed one. It was amazing. I was like, I mean, they're not amazing, but they're good beers. I go, they have like less carbs and like Miller and less calories and stuff like that
it's
too.
Not going to give me diarrhea.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I told him, I go, it might give you the shits later. I didn't drink Busch Light. Philly Park just sitting there crushing, whatever. So I was down in Destin a couple times ago.
Busch lattes.
And I went and got these damn things. I was like, we're at the store. Why not? I mean, so Millers are, $25 for a case. And I was like, Busch, they're like $18. I was like, give me that. Give me that.
I mean, I'm either getting the Busch lattes or I'm getting the Stones.
Mm-hmm. Little dirty 30 action.
Yeah.
No, I don't have Apple Busch. I'm gonna have one this year though. I'm gonna try some.
It's out right now. Have you seen it anywhere? I haven't seen it anywhere.
Should be. It's a springtime beer, so it's out.
Yeah, no, I know it's out, but like I haven't seen it anywhere.
Oh, okay.
Is what I'm saying. And like I've seen like all these videos of people like doing buying it like we used to buy Yinling when we would make a trip to Texarkana.
Oh, really?
Like a whole shopping cart full.
Oh, a shopping cart full.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Because they just love the Apple Busch.
I love it. I'm gonna go pick it up. I can get it at Albertsons or Tom Thumb. Says it's in stock. $15. It's actually $15.
Can you have a robot deliver it while we're doing the show?
I mean, I could. Yeah. But am I going to? No.
Okay. Well, no. Way to kill the vibe.
I mean, I can tell Lizzie to go.
Never tried it.
I can ask the nice Lizzie to go pick it up.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if
she's a saint.
I don't know if she wants to, but she could if she wanted to.
Well, if you guys have a great night. All right, Busby. We'll see you later, brother. Have a good one.
See you, bud.
Cheers, mazel, good things.
Cheers, bud. Oh, there we go. Man, 3-1 Dallas, or in Dallas, 3-1.
Edmonton's on a power play.
Oh boy,
about ready to be 4-1.
Oh God, yeah. There you go.
So the tush push isn't going anywhere.
It shouldn't either. Just because you can't defend a play, why don't they all just line up?
So
and just a crazy like wedge, and just overpower them.
Now they did change the verbiage of it because originally it was going to be on the docket for a vote. And it was just the tush push, but then they went back and Green Bay changed the verbiage of it to where you can't push an offensive player forward. So not just so you have those situations where
he gets pushed by the
where he's off to the side. It's not a thing up the middle.
Yeah.
And then you'll have I saw it several times with the Lions last year, with Gibbs and Montgomery, and they're getting stopped and Penny Sewell just comes up and just picks them up and pushes them another yard or two. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So they kind of changed the verbiage where you can't making that whole play. You can't push an offensive player forward anymore.
So then they did effectively cancel the tush push.
No, they didn't. It didn't get approved.
Oh, okay.
They only had 22 votes, and I think they had to have 24 votes.
3/4, 75% vote.
Yeah. And so it's still there. Now, one thing that they did vote on and approve was NFL players will be able to play in the flag football event in 2028.
Can you imagine Justin Jefferson blowing his knee out playing flag football against France, up being 56-0 or something like that?
I mean, but There's also like, have you seen videos of the quarterback? There's a quarterback that plays for like the national team or something like that. Running and doing just crazy shit. Like
For what team?
for USA.
Oh, okay. They're not gonna who you know who it is?
I mean, if you look at
Is he an NFL player?
No, he's not.
So
No,
some
he's a
random-
flag football player.
Oh, okay.
And like him moving, turning sideways, running,
And so
dodging people, grabbing the flags and stuff like that. Like
he's like, I want to be the quarterback.
yeah, he's like, hey, what makes you think that these guys are better than me in flag football?
Flag football is different. It is different.
It's 100% different. And he's got a good argument. And like I've seen like some clips and stuff of him running, and it's pretty freaking impressive.
Yeah.
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 The guy knows what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see what happens, but he's not going to draw sponsorships and things like that, right? Yeah. But at the same time, like Pat Mahomes isn't the most nimble guy out there.
It's not nimble at all. Not anymore. Especially not now. Like
Right.
he's just not.
I mean, you're looking at Kyler, maybe Lamar Jackson.
It's gonna be something like that,
right?
Yeah. A dual threat quarterback action. You have a pocket. You can't have a pocket passer or a slow poke taking snaps.
No,
it's not gonna work.
Not at all. Yeah, I think that might be. Or is that not a clip?
No,
that's the guy.
That's the guy.
I recognize the guy. Yeah.
I think it's this. All right. So via The Guardian, this is from The Athletic. I think it's disrespectful that they just automatically assume that they're able to just join the Olympic team because of a person they are. They didn't help grow the game.
Yeah.
Daryl House.
Yeah.
Duchette, U.S. flag football quarterback on NFL players taking Olympic flag football spots. I mean, he's got a point.
100%.
It's not like it's hockey or whatever. It's like, no, these guys grew the game.
It's
whatever.
a different sport. Flag football is a different sport than tackle football.
Yep. And of course, you got a bunch of nutsacks on here. Oh, didn't help grow the flag football game. As the only, whatever. It's like, dude, just. I know that this guy's not growing the game, but he's growing the flag football portion of the game.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, there you go. Yeesh. That's sad.
Yeah.
Everybody wants a bitch.
Yeah. But he's.
Ooh, that was the win right there. 160 Florida Panthers, 250 for Edmonton. Woo.
Yeah, it's a completely. So we'll see what happens with it. But I mean, there are certain players that your speedsters, like Tyreek Hill, right? There's definitely a place for someone like him.
Oh hell yeah! Throw him the ball.
Xavier Worthy, another fast receiver.
He's just saying he's speaking up for it because he's a quarterback that's played this game. Whatever. Yeah, dude. No one's gonna say I don't want Tyreek Hill on my team because he doesn't know flag football. I guarantee you he's fine. Throw it up to him and let him go. But there is I would say quarterback. I think quarterback's going to be one of those things.
Quarterback's a little bit different.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens with it. But yeah,
if this asshat, I'm not. Well, I don't want to call him an asshat.
Oh no, disrespect.
But if this guy, they're like, oh, he didn't help grow the game, or whatever. And all of a sudden, say he gets in there, he's the quarterback, and he's got his group with him, and they get waxed by some Guatemalan team. Everybody's gonna be like, don't you ever in your life say another fucking word into a microphone ever again. Yeah. Just shut the fuck up.
Will definitely be on. The pressure's on him.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. All you gotta do is keep your mouth shut.
It's not on these other guys.
No.
Right.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Stars getting ready to go on a power play here.
On the power play. Man. Everybody seems to be a lot of newbies and people going to Stars games in the playoff time. They're checking things out and they're being welcomed to how the Stars do the national anthem. Some people are like, oh my God, I wasn't ready. I'm like, that's because you had never been to a Stars game in your fucking life. So you're not a Stars fan. Shut up. You're there because it's the playoffs. You're finally around. But
I mean, well, what if you're a fan who sits at home and watches all the games?
Mm-hmm.
So you don't see the national anthem.
You can get into a Stars game for $10.
But maybe you didn't. But they're like, hey, my team's in the playoffs now. Now I want to go to a game now.
That guy's not posting it on Instagram or Facebook or any of those other slapdick sites.
Maybe he is.
No, he's not.
You don't know that.
No. Carl's not posting it on
You
his
leave
on
Carl
the gram.
out of this.
He's not posting on the
Carl's a
gram.
saint.
Yeah,
Carl's a saint. Leave Carl out of this.
Yeah. He ain't posting like, oh man, check this out. Whatever. I had no idea.
Here's the thing.
You've never seen one goddamn Stars game. I mean,
here's the thing. Carl, he couldn't afford tickets, right? He's taking care of his family. He watches all the games at home, and so you know what? His wife has noticed all the hard work he's done lately, and his birthday was coming up, and so she bought him some tickets to the game for his birthday.
Let me say this: if Carl is watching Stars games, he's heard this before because they've been in the playoffs before. They put the national anthem on TV for playoff games. You know that they scream Stars during the national anthem. So either Carl's a liar,
or and hear me out here.
Oh God, don't you fucking say it.
Carl's working hard, right? And so he's recording the games, and when he gets home at 12 o'clock at night, after working 2 jobs, he's playing the game. But he's not going to watch. He's not watching the national anthem.
Some shit. I thought you were going to say some other crazy shit.
Maybe he is deaf. Maybe. Who knows?
Maybe.
You don't know.
No, I don't. No.
But Carl works hard.
This fucking guy in front row standing up. Is that a St. Louis Blues or a Columbus Blue Jackets?
It looked like a Blues jersey. It really did.
God, what a slapdick. Like you're just looking for problems. You want a headache at that point.
Do you?
End of the second, 3-1 Edmonton. Ooh, tough.
Maybe it's a Blues jersey of a player who's now playing for the Stars.
Said Kempe? Kempe?
Is it Jake Kemp?
Jake Kemp. Definitely Jake Kemp. Host of the Dumb Zone. This still a thing? That's still a thing?
Still a thing.
God. I had a guy I work with, he was like, what's up? And he saw I had an earbud in. I go, oh, just they're on the compound right now. The music are on or whatever, this and that. And he started chuckling because he goes, yeah, you back to listening? Because he knew I gave up for a while. I go, I listen to the Musers. That's about it. I go, once they ruin the best damn radio show known to man as bad radio, I can't go back. I can't go back. And all he had to do was wait. All he had to do was wait just a little bit. And then he would, it would have been just fine. But, it happened. It is what it was. Put on the VR goggles. I've done that once. And, you just kind of just motorboating those things. You know what I'm saying? Those big old fakies.
Have you watched the Tom Segura show yet on Netflix?
I don't watch it. No.
It's
Nah.
Gotta watch it.
It's not for me.
It's pretty funny. It's a short clip show type thing.
Mm-hmm.
Each episode's like 17 minutes long. It's almost like a I think you should leave type style.
Okay.
With
that guy
3 different. Shut you.
He's
shut
terrible.
you.
You're like, you've seen this show? I go, nah, I haven't even. I think I've heard of it maybe.
And everything I've shown you, you've laughed your ass off. Your ass.
I don't laugh at that stuff. I think it's retarded.
God, you're so stupid.
Can I say that? Oh my God.
I can't stand you right now.
It's so bad.
This is the part of the show where Rapid Day pretends to hate something.
What did that guy do for you to make you love his show so much?
It's funny.
It's terrible.
He's funny.
That guy's not funny.
Tim Robinson is hilarious.
Wait, hold on. That guy? Wait, I thought you were talking about the Nathan, the other fucking guy.
Tom Segura?
No. That weirdo that does a bunch of weird shit.
It's Tim Robinson.
No.
I think you should leave. That's Tim Robinson.
Oh, okay, that's fine. I'm getting confused with that other guy, Nathan Peterson or something like that.
I don't know who Nathan Peterson is.
Who's that guy that does all that? He goes, I'm here to fix your shop, but it's a bunch of workarounds.
Oh, Nathan Fielder?
Yeah.
God bless. Nathan Fielder is so great, too.
So bad.
Dude, he is
He's terrible.
His new show, The Rehearsal.
Yeah, that's so dumb.
You haven't watched it.
I don't need to watch it. I know he's involved. I know it sucks.
It's so magically amazing.
The other one's fine. What's the name of that show?
I Think You Should Leave.
Yeah. I watch that. It's fine. It's okay. It's not great, but
it's pretty damn great.
It's good
and
solid.
You laughed your ass off when we watched Nathan For You as well.
No, I
didn't. Yes, you did.
You were asleep half the time. How the hell would you know?
Oh my God!
You're sitting there snoring, falling asleep in your goddamn chair over there.
That's a lie.
But
The Rehearsal is great. The Rehearsal is amazing. He had an episode where, because he's solving the aviation problem with all the plane crashes and stuff.
Oh yeah, they get rid of DEI.
No. Just the fact that pilots and their first captains or mates or whatever.
I can only imagine what he suggested.
They can't communicate, right?
Yeah.
But he has a whole episode, and even if you just watch this one episode,
okay, skit
where it's not a skit.
It's a whole damn show.
It's a show.
How long is it?
I think it's like 40 minutes, maybe.
40 minutes to just change this shit
but
up.
Oh
my God.
Well, it's each episode. Anyways, but so he's got an episode where he determines, Sully Sullenberg, hey, he's got something figured out. And the only way for me to understand
He's the
what
only one that
he
hit the
did,
birds. All he had to do was
he
not
hit
hit
the
the damn
birds,
birds.
but
Like
but
everybody else, they talk about all
anyways.
the pilots and stuff like that. Like, this guy's not a hero.
But-
He's just a dumbass.
Well, but like he asked his like he's, hey, here's what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
He asked his co-pilot, hey, do you have any ideas? Was communicating with his co-pilot, and that's an issue with a lot of these wrecks, these plane crashes. Is some of these co-pilots are bringing up concerns, and the main pilot's like, no, we're fine,
We're good.
But in order for him to understand and think like Sully, he has to go through and live his life. And so he gets his autobiography, the book that he wrote, and he highlights key points and times in his life.
Fucking book.
Hell yeah, he's got a movie too. Come on.
Oh my god.
But Tom Hanks played him.
I was about to say, I bet some pedophile played him.
Tom Hanks.
Been on Epstein Island. Yeah, fucking great. Yeah.
So he goes through and is living Sully's life.
We gotta get Robertson off the ice. Terrible.
It's not great.
Him, Johnston, and Duchesne together. Oh my god.
But yeah, all the way back to birth. Like from when Sully's a baby and his first early memories. And like at one point, he's breastfeeding off of they make a giant puppet to make it like relative to size for him being a baby. So it's giant and he's sitting in the lap breastfeeding and there's like milk coming out.
That guy is mentally ill.
He is magically amazing.
No, he's not. You should play the clip from Idiocracy. That's where we're at.
No. But yeah, it's the rehearsal is so amazing. It's great. And I freaking love it. Yeah. You've got to watch it. I think it's like episode 3 of season 2. You got to watch it. It's great.
I don't know, man.
I do. Oh man. What else we got? That's not where we're at.
That will be a drop before you know it.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm okay with that.
Oh my god. I don't want to be a dick or nothing, but
it says here on your chart, your shit's all retarded.
Oh god. Are we done? Are we done?
I don't know. Are we?
We've done enough streams.
Have we?
We've done 2 Patreons. Make sure you go to patreon.com/strikeout beer. We did a free one today as well. We also did a pay one. We did a Am I the Ass?
Yeah,
which was shocker alert, spoiler alert, everybody's an asshole. But the story's unbelievable.
The story's absurd.
Yeah. So
drops the amazing line of I thought this was a party.
This is a party, man.
So I dropped a video on Patreon last week.
How bad was it?
My video?
Yeah.
Oh, my video was good.
Video was fine. Everything. Okay.
Fine.
So it didn't suck.
So last week my AC was acting up.
Okay.
And I told you, like, hey, it's acting up. I think I'm gonna fix it.
You go, you know anything about HVAC?
I called you. I go, hey,
no, asshole. I don't know.
I was like, hey, have you ever replaced the you're like, nope. I just had it replaced, but I had someone do it. I was like, okay. I was like, I think I'm gonna do it, man. And I called her buddy Gil. I was like, hey, Skills, do you think I'd be okay doing this? I was like, I've watched several videos. I think I could do it. Do you think this is a good idea or a bad idea for me?
I saw it on our video history.
He goes, let me call my AC guy and I'll let you know.
Okay,
cool. Reaches out to his AC guy, gets back to me, goes, I think you could do it, Alan. I said, all right.
Oh, okay.
He's like, the toughest thing is going to be making sure, and I go, make sure all the cables are in the right place, all the electrical stuff, because I got to disconnect some electrical things. I go, yeah, that's what I'm seeing. And I was like, I'm going to take, so I took
buying the right thing, like buying the right, if you had to replace the whole thing.
The part, but like when I went to go, so I thought it was the blower motor. And so I'm taking all apart. I take 1 million pictures of all the cables. I'm labeling them and where they're going and all that. I take a video of it all so I can make sure I get all in the right places when I go to put it back together, take it apart, get the blower motor out. And in all the videos I saw, they're like, you can see the blower motor's bad because, and it's, the big motor and it's got the spinning thing sticking out. Right. And it moves up and down on all of them. And so I grab it, and it's not moving. And I'm like, okay, this might not be the problem. So I start looking up other things it could be. And there's a thing called a squirrel cage. And that's the thing that the blower motor connects to that spins to blow the air. And they're like, this is what's bad in all these other videos. So I'm like, okay. So I pull that out of the compartment it's in.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that's what's wrong. So I'm like, okay, cool. And then when I went to the parts store, I take the part there and I go, I need this. Make sure I get the right one. I take the actual part that I need. Huh?
Like, did you go to Home Depot or like a AC store?
AC store.
Oh,
Lock something electrical. And,
okay.
And they do AC, heaters, plumbing. They
Parts
do all that stuff. Right.
All right. Cool.
And I go, I need this. This is what I need. And they're like, all right. And they measured it and all that. Okay, here's the one you need. Cool. Go back home. Because when I went home last Wednesday, I went up to the attic and took it apart after the show.
Oh, Jesus.
Right. And then in the morning, first thing I go get the part, put it all back together. Doesn't take too long. The longest part was putting all the cables back in the right place. Make sure I'm getting them all in the right place.
Oh, yeah.
Watching the videos, get it all hooked back up. Bing, bang, boom. 10 o'clock in the morning, I'm done. We fired it up. Bam. AC's working, not making noises anymore. Everything's good. The house is cooling down. I feel like a man. Right? You fix something like that, you feel like a man.
Hell yeah.
And so I grabbed a beer, fired up the camera, and said, "Hey guys, it's 10 o'clock in the morning. I just got done fixing.
You're off, right? Yeah, you're off.
Yeah,
whatever.
I just got done fixing. I was off because I was fixing the AC. Didn't know it wasn't going to take that long. But again, I'm done. I'm like, you know what? I feel like a man. And this is one of those times, like when you do something, you have a beer. You feel like you have to have a beer. And so my question in the Patreon was, what are things that you do at home that you feel like when you're done with it or even during it, you got to have a beer?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the first things that come to mind, if you're grilling, you got to drink a beer, right? Yeah. You're a man, you're grilling meats, smoking meats, all of that. You got to have a beer while you're doing it. You're outside. The weather, it might be hot as hell. It might be, nice or whatever it is, but you got to have a beer while you're doing it. You just get done mowing the yard, you're going to have a beer, right? You're doing work on the car. You fix something on the car. You might have a beer while you're doing it. You might wait till you're done, but when you're done, again, you feel like a man and you feel like you have to have beer, right? That's just one of those things. And like I said, I was done doing it. I go, hey guys, it's 10 o'clock in the morning. Just got done fixing my AC. It's blowing pretty cold. I'm feeling great. I had to reward myself with a beer.
Funny.
Yeah.
There you go.
So what were the things that you do that you have to have a beer when you're done?
Like, fix anything.
Fix anything. Right?
Anything. I don't need to fix a whole lot either. Like, that beer's just calling me anyways. Like, Lizzie asked me this past weekend, how do you know how to do all this shit? I go, YouTube.
That's it. That's it.
Like,
And it was funny because like I'm talking to Liz, I go, hey, I want to fix it. She's like, you think you can fix it? I go, feel pretty good.
That's when you fight. Wait, are you going to fucking fix it?
I go, feel pretty good. She goes,
up with that.
And she's like, well, the last few things that you've set out to fix, you fixed. I have.
There you go.
She goes,
all right.
She goes, all right. And then I got it done. I got it fixed. The AC's blowing cool. And she was like, man, is the AC even on? I go, it's even quieter than it was before, huh? That's because the squirrel cage was all jacked up and it was rattling. It's not rattling anymore. It's quieter than it's been since we've lived there.
You didn't drop trial and fucking crack the beer? Go spread eagle on the couch? I'm ready.
She goes, I'm going to be honest. I was a little bit nervous when you said you were going to fix it. She goes, but again, the last several things, like when our garbage disposal was one of the last things that I fixed. Garbage disposal went out, wasn't working. I was like, okay, I'm going to fix it. Went and bought one for $30, replaced it, boom, fixed it. This ended up costing me like $110 for the part. That probably would have cost me $800-900 to have someone come and fix it.
Most likely, yeah.
At least.
Yeah.
So I was just like, yeah, I'm a man. I'm all that is man. I'm going to knock back this beer and just freaking, enjoy being a man.
Yeah. I mean, anytime you do, I say it's anytime you do anything, especially if you fix something.
Right.
If there's a repair, then yeah, it's absolutely warranted.
Yeah.
Like, you're like, yep, I'm good. Yep, crack it.
It's my little treat for being manly.
It's like, I don't give a shit what time of the day it is. If I knocked it out earlier or something like that. Yep.
It was 10 o'clock in the morning. And I'll tell you what, had I finished it earlier, I would have had the beer even earlier.
Hell yeah.
It was, I got done. I was like, oh man, I'm feeling good. Like walk in the garage, grab a beer, walk into the office, set up the camera live. What's going on, guys?
Hell yeah, man. Yeah, that's anything like that. Any type of fixing or whatever. Now, of course, mowing the yard and stuff like that, and doing shit around the house, maintenance stuff or whatever. It's like, yeah, midday or after you complete
And
like
it's
half your
usually the
shit.
weekend when you're doing like yard
Yeah,
work,
yeah.
right? You're not usually doing yard work on like a
But
Tuesday,
repairs, fucking
a
repairs
repair
is different.
and like a major repair too, right? It's not like the handle fell off the silverware drawer, right? And I just screwed it back in, although I might have one to celebrate fixing that. We'll see. But this was, hey, the AC wasn't working just before the summer. Fix it, boom.
Buddy, yeah. It's gonna be a hot one. It's gonna be a hot one. Oh yeah.
We've had a few days where it's been pretty warm.
Oh yeah. Just a couple. I was actually talking about
today was a little bit warm, but
Yeah.
I mean, like yesterday, I was out delivering last night at like 8:30 or something like that. It's like 65 degrees.
Yep. It's like that. It's gonna be like that for a little while now. So, or it's not gonna be hot for a little bit. It just keeps bouncing up and down, left, right. We got more storms coming in, so it's just like Jesus Christ. I'm ready for the heat. Just bring on the heat. So, but yeah, nice. Well, good. Hey, you deserve that beer. Congratulations.
I sure should deserve that beer. I was like, feel like a man.
God.
Like a man that builds the Eiffel Tower out of bronze and steel with my bare hands.
I think I'll do it.
Okay.
We'll have a couple more.
Yeah.
Did you bring any cigars?
I did. I got they're here somewhere.
There you go. All right, we'll pull the liners off those couches and shit. And, oh, Jesus Christ, Alan. Okay, I look like a ton in there.
There's what?
We're about to watch the rest of this Stars game. We're going to watch
6 in there.
I think the Ranger game should be over by now. Oh, God, did they get tattooed?
Give me 2 seconds and I will tell you. I'm actually on ESPN.
Man, 4-3 final. Son of a bitch. Yankees scored 1 in the 7th, bottom of the 7th, 1 in the 8th, 1 in the 9th. They scored 4 runs on 5 hits. Rangers 3 runs on 10 hits.
Well,
I hate it. Hate everything. Let's go. Let's get out of here.
Let me ask you a question while you're talking about the Rangers.
What?
Because why is that page not working? Because I heard a stat today that kind of shocked me a little bit, and I need to take a look real quick. Just to
Was it Judge?
No. Oh, well, I mean, the Judge stat is he's hitting 403 or something like that.
Yeah,
it's freaking absurd. But for DeGrom, he's been in the league. Let me see here. I'm pulling it up right now. Since 2014.
Yeah, 11 years.
Been in the league for 11 years. He's he's considered like one of the best pitchers in the league. He's great. Awesome.
Yeah. He's having a good year this year, too.
He's only got 88 wins in 11 years.
Well, he's been hurt a lot. And then on top of that now, like say now, right? This day and age, they don't go long enough to get a win.
But that's been the last few years when he's been hurt, right? But and everyone's all like here in Texas, it's DeGrom Day, right?
Yeah,
it's a huge deal when he's starting.
Yeah,
all of that. I mean, he's having a good year. He's 4-1, 2.29 ERA, but like the way he's just built up it's just like 88 wins isn't that much.
It's not a lot at all.
His high is 15.
Yeah.
His first year he was 9-6, 14-8, 7-8, 15-10, 10-9, 11-8, 4-2, 7-2, 5-4, 2-0. Nothing in 3 games last year. He's 4-1 this year. Like, I feel like he's just overrated, to be honest with you.
Well, he played 9 games, or he's pitched 9 games this year, 3 games last year, 6 games the year before that, 11 in 2022. Now, if you get up to like say 2019, right, where he's got 32 games in 2019 and 2018, yeah, I mean he's 10-9, 11-8, right? He's playing for the Mets. The Mets,
right? And I mean, like that 10-9 year, his ERA was 1.7.
Yeah, the Mets, right? They didn't do any favors, but he got the bulk. And then say like a year before that, right? He was 15-10 in 2017, right? So there's he playing for a terrible team and shit like that. I mean, he's been on the Mets since 2014. How far does he go back?
2014.
2014.
Yeah, that's when.
So yeah, been playing with the Mets. The Mets were not a great team.
No, but if you're that pitcher though,
and he's got most of his ERA. His highest ERA is 3.53, and that's when he went
15 and 10.
15 and 10.
2017, 31 starts.
Yeah, 31 starts, you're 15 and 10. But now if you notice the way things are now, pitchers aren't going that many innings to even constitute a win.
Sometimes,
you know, like most of them, it just doesn't happen anymore. But yeah, he's 9 games this year, and he's 4-1.
Mhm.
So yeah, I mean he's always been good, been on a shit team, and yeah, that's all it is. Because he kept him in games just like it does now,
but
right?
Like when you hear him, when you hear people talk about him, though,
Mm-hmm.
they're talking about him in the same vein that they talk about Roger Clemens, Pedro Martinez, Justin Verlander, Max Scherzer.
I wouldn't.
You know,
well, Max Scherzer,
but,
yeah, I mean, yeah, sure, but like
but
not
I wouldn't
Roger
talk to him
Clemens or
about the
something like
same vein as Verlander or Scherzer. They're Hall of Famers.
that.
Scherzer's a Hall.
Verlander.
Scherzer is a Hall of Famer.
Okay,
100%. He's top 10 all time in strikeouts.
okay.
So, and you got guys like that they had 88 wins and probably in their first 5-6 seasons. About half the time it took him.
Yeah.
But also part of being great is what? Being able to play.
Yeah. Been
right?
hurt all the time. Yeah, Scherzer's not in the top 10. Verlander is. He's number 10.
So Scherzer's what, like 11?
He actually is 11.
Yeah,
right there. So he's not.
They've gone back and forth. Scherzer's
Yeah.
been in the top 10.
Yeah. Well, he's
he
not
passed
be there
him up
anymore.
last year.
Yeah, he's done now. Though.
And then
is he still in the league?
Yeah.
He's still hanging around, huh?
Yeah, he's playing for.
But the cool thing is he's at everyone in the top 10 played for 20 plus years, and he's played 18 years. So he actually has time if he keeps kind of going or whatever. Yeah, Nolan Ryan's number 1. Randy Johnson, Roger Clemens, Steve Carlton, Bert Blevlin, Tom Seaver, Don Sutton, Gaylord Perry, Walter Johnson, and then you got Justin Verlander right there. He's 49 behind Verlander right now.
He's with the Blue Jays.
Oh, I saw him
this year
the other day with that.
Yeah.
So
yeah, but I mean, he's only pitched in 1 game.
Yeah, he's done. Season. Like his career's over. It's no big deal. He's not what he once was, but if I don't know about Hall of Fame or whatever, but Verlander I would expect would get in the Hall of Fame.
All right, Scherzer's got a couple World Series. He won one with the Nationals.
Yeah.
And then he was there for the Rangers one.
Yeah, he pitched like 4 pitches in 1 inning that year. I remember that. It was nice.
No, he pitched more than that.
I was like, I appreciate him stopping by, hanging out, moral support,
3,400 strikeouts. A lot
of ass slapping going on.
12 complete games, 5 shutouts. Yeah, I mean he's gonna be a Hall of Famer.
But yeah, DeGrom is someone that whenever we get an ace down here, we get excited, right? Eovaldi, DeGrom are the 2 aces we have here, and for like the last 5 years, he hasn't pitched a lot, so he's quite fresh. And before then, he was on a terrible team, so that's why you don't get a lot of wins.
Yeah.
But that's also some shit he's going through here right now because of the pitchers. Starting pitchers don't get run support.
Yeah. He's got 216 wins.
216.
Yeah.
So you have all right. So you have Eovaldi, DeGrom, Leiter, Malley, and Corbin.
Malley's probably having the best season of all those pitchers.
Right. His ERA is super low, but hell, he's probably only won 4 games or some shit. You know what I mean? Like he's not won a lot either, and it's because they cough up his losses will be 1-0, or by the time he leaves. And the bullpen gets blown up, So, but yeah,
he's 5-1 this year.
5-1. Okay.
Yeah, he's 5-1 this year. 147 ERA, 0.98 WHIP, and 40 strikeouts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
Tied for 82nd in strikeouts.
Okay.
Tied for 7th in wins, 5th in ERA, 11th in WHIP.
Yep. Yeah, they're having a good year, but yeah, DeGrom, he just like I said. Your question's like, well, the crazy stat is he didn't have a lot of wins. Like, yeah, I mean, you play with the Mets, you're not gonna have a lot of fucking wins, especially back then. There's just no way.
Yeah, I mean,
there's no hitting behind you, and then even now he's getting hosed. Like there's like tonight, he pitched a good game.
Yeah,
and then they still lost. So 4-3. You know, when you see these games that are 3-2, 2-1, 1-0, 2-0, you know, whatnot, you got no run support at all. It's like you got to score at least 3 or 4 runs. Well, we got a little power play here. Delayed penalty. All right, I gotta go. You ready?
Yeah, but you know what, guys? Just let us know your thoughts. How overrated is Jacob deGrom?
He's not.
He's highly overrated. He doesn't even capitalize his last name. How about that? How about that? Can't even capitalize your name. Oh, he's got a hurt.
Yeah, he's got a broken bone.
Yeah. Oh, that's not broken.
He's crying, bro. That's a hockey player. All right.
But yeah, tell us how overrated Jacob deGrom is. We just want to know.
Not even a little bit.
Way overrated. Way overrated. He's the Angel Reese of baseball. Billy Joe said he was wondering why music was coming out of my printer. Apparently the paper was jamming. Billy Joe in just before the buzzer sounds. As we're on our way out the door. Billy Joe, thanks so much for stopping by, brother. We appreciate it. We love you. We're on our way out the door. We got to watch the Stars finish losing this game right now. As we got 17 minutes left in the third period. As always, guys, I'm Alan.
I'm RD.
Talk to you later. Deuces.